here with Tennessee's newest football commitment, Kalib Perry. Kalib, you camp at Tennessee back in the month of June. They offered you on that day, and then kind of it started from there. Coach BJ, he starts wearing you out. One thing leads to another, and today it culminates with your commitment. Just kind of take me through that process. When did you know Tennessee was the right fit for you?
Really not too long ago, honestly. Once I went and visited this whole month of June and everything, I really wanted to take my time and just be able to visit these schools just where COVID kind of messed with everything and not be able to really get out there as much as I was hoping for. So I took some not really unofficial visits, but just kind of going to look around the colleges. But really the month of June was my deciding factor. And I went around and saw some things, wrote some things out on the whiteboard with my mom, and kind of had some big questions and things that I was concerned about. And I feel like Tennessee fit the roles that I needed on and off the field academically and football wise. And I feel like they allowed me the best opportunity for both, and hopefully allow me to earn an amazing academic scholarship for mechanical engineering, or just some form of that if I go somewhere else, or allow me the best opportunity to be the best player I can on the field. So
on the field, what's Tennessee getting? You probably don't want to brag on yourself, but when you look at your game or when you've talked to coaches, what do they say are your best attributes? What are you bringing to the table?
Well, number one, just person I am outside of football, of course. I know it's more football oriented. They really love my versatility. That's one of the main things that they look for is my versatility, being able to play out on the field and be able to guard, kind of play that safety hybrid outside linebacker. That's one main attraction, my length and my size, my speed, being able to come and make big hits and everything, and be able to, make some big open field tackles. They really love that about me, just the way I can move at my size and be able to cut and everything. So it's one big thing Coach BJ really liked about me, and just being able to see me go from edge rushing to pass dropping and everything around that. So that's one thing he really liked about me. And can't think of the D lineman coach, but he had me doing D line drills, finding off blocks and everything. So he was really impressed by me and the way I was able to be explosive and quick twitch and everything around that.
Coach Garner, that's his name.
Coach Garner, yes, sir.
Yeah, to get this over with before your senior year starts and be able to focus on your senior season, how important was that?
Just really, seeing these schools that really believed in me and, wanted to offer me before, there's a lot of schools that might try to come on later on to senior season, but the schools that have reached out to you who believed in you beforehand, that means a lot. The fact that they want to take a chance and allow me to play at their school and have a chance to play at their university for the next 4 or 5 years, possibly, that's a big, that's a blessing in disguise. So I'm very thankful for that. And, that I'm able to have this position and make a commitment to a school that I'm going to give my 110% on everything that I do. It's a blessing, and I'm thankful that for just everything I've been through. And, I'm going to be able to go through senior season, just be able to work my butt off, and knowing that I can go work for an amazing program that's going to allow me to further myself and push myself to be the best version of myself.
We talked a minute ago about your physical attributes, your mental attributes. Obviously, with you wanting to go into an engineering degree.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel like that helps you when it comes to, retaining knowledge as far as defense and being able to go out and help call a defense or so on and so forth?
Yes, sir. So really, I would say just being able to pay attention to a lot of things. I know people say pay attention, but really, if you pay attention to nitty gritty and actually want to take time outside of just practice and film study with coaches and look at stuff yourself, you can really find things in your game and against other opponents that you might pick up on. And that's really one thing that really helps me is whenever I can pick up on certain things with opponents, so that way I can know what they're doing ahead of time. I would also possibly say just being able to have that ability to be able to listen and study with coaches and be able to, take that knowledge and not just like take the knowledge in, but also apply the knowledge onto the field as well.
What are you weighing now?
I'm 215.
What do the coaches tell you they'd love to see you at once you get to Knoxville?
Well, they just know that, they don't really know my size and how I'm growing right now. There's no telling how big I'll really get, but they believe that just like I'll naturally put on size with their program and, weightlifting and strength coach, of course. So they're saying probably about 230, probably most likely 230, 235, who knows? Because I can carry more weight with my frame.
When you told Coach Heupel, kind of take me through that, talk, and how exciting was that to kind of get to break the news to the Tennessee staff, and just kind of what was their reaction?
So it was actually, so Coach Chop was the only one who really knew, so it was my dad's birthday the day before I actually had kind of did the verbal silent commitment. And so what we did is I told them that I was wanting them to get on. So Coach Chop told the rest of the staff that I wanted them to tell my dad happy birthday. So it was kind of a surprise to all of them, but Coach Heupel he was ecstatic, and they've been talking about it since then. She's saying that they need a person like me on and off the field, someone who has good culture and, just a good life around them, and, believes that they're going to be the next future for Tennessee coming in, with everything that's happened in the past. So he's just ecstatic and happy that I'm finally going to be a Vol with him, and he's just wanting to be able to work with me already. So
I had one college coach tell me that he thought Tennessee, instead of trying to work Florida and those type of states, needed to work Kentucky, Ohio, and Michigan a little bit more. And when you think about Masai Reddick, Brody Foley, and now yourself, all committed from those three states, the staff is working that kind of corridor north of Knoxville in this current class, and I'm sure they'll work it going forward because they have a lot of ties in those areas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
Caleb, we appreciate the time. Congratulations, and I'm sure you will be ready for that senior season to begin just in a couple of weeks.
I know. I'm excited. I can't wait.
And I'm sure Vol Nation will be watching. Thank you.